Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go.
Before we get to all of that, allow me to just address the nonsense and drama and get it out of the way so we can move forward positively today, okay? Yesterday was my day off, and I revealed to all of you on my day off in a video that I would never make, because as you know, when I'm off, I'm off. I'm not making videos or anything on my day off usually. That I received a bunch of chargebacks the day before. I had not accounted properly for that. I actually thought I had. And I thought that I had transferred enough funds that I had raised over the week from my PayPal to my bank account to pay for everything during the week, and I had not. I had miscalculated. So I didn't have enough money to get today's new release, Gotham Knight, and I had essentially negative $400 on my PayPal account, meaning even if, you know, I were to stream today, tomorrow, a few days, likely I'm not going to make enough to make that back to the positive. So I couldn't get the game right away, you know, unless YouTube paid me overnight for my month's income, okay? So guess what? YouTube did send the payment this morning, and it's not there. This is the problem, is when YouTube sends a payment, sometimes it's instantaneous, sometimes it stays on hold all day long. It always seems to behave differently. So as of this morning, on my side, I would not have been able to afford Gotham Knights, and we would not be playing it today. Okay, I just have to play more Plague Tale. But thank you so very, very, very much to everyone, because every time we face adversity, every time something happens to try to hurt me, you guys have my back. And I really, 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 really appreciate that, all right? Without any specifics, because some people specifically said don't say specifics because we don't want to be trolled or harassed on the internet for it. Some people reached out to me last night and supported me in a big way. Allowed me to get Gotham Knights today via, you know, credits and stuff like that. I really, really appreciate that. And full transparency, because I'm a transparent guy, basically also this is going to help me to afford Modern Warfare 2 next week as well, because it was a few people who like gave a little bit here, and it all kind of added up, and I was like, oh, I have enough for the game. Oh, now I have a little bit extra for next week. This is great, you see? So that's, I don't want to, again, I'm not going to say a single name, because people are like, man, you know, we want to help you, but with the way that your haters act online, you know, constantly trying to harass and even dox people who publicly support you, that's the last thing we want. So can you keep this under wraps? Yeah, I can. Thank you so much to anyone who reached out to me yesterday and supported it anyway. It was actually overwhelming, because at first, you know, I put out that video and I got a message or two that was very positive. I was like, this is really nice. And essentially then I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to unplug. I really don't want to be involved with this all night. This is my day off. I'm trying to relax with my wife. You want to know what we did yesterday? Well, I'll tell you. We have a Phil's Day Off segment. I'll tell you what we did yesterday. It was actually very much in the season. I'm excited to tell you what we did yesterday. It was a chill day. But basically, I unplugged from everything. Okay? I didn't want to deal with drama. I didn't want to do any of this nonsense. I woke up this morning, you know, to generosity. Thank you guys. Thank you to anyone who reached out in any way. Even if you just sent me like a positive word. Thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. And then for those who actually did contribute in various ways, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, because now not only can we play Gotham Knights today, which I would not have been able to do without your help, but now helps me out a little bit for next week for Modern Warfare 2 as well. Okay? So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Without further said, I really have nothing else to say about the situation. Every moron on the planet who hates me, you know, trying to turn it into more drama content for themselves when there's literally no content to be had. It's hilarious the things that people are saying. Oh, you know, you were in the wrong. I was in the wrong because I was nothing but nice to a person who charged me back. And then when they charged me back, I was nice to them again and said, hey, just so you know, these chargebacks are, you know, serious business. This is a crime and shouldn't be happening. And can you please look into it on your end, because I can't believe you're such a positive person that you would do this to me. I actually don't want to believe it. Maybe it's a misunderstanding or whatever. They assured me it was. I said, okay, then, no problem. I believe you. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. And then they charged me back over $400. but I did something wrong. Sure, whatever you say. Like, whatever you say, whatever you want to believe in your little circle jerking communities of moronic shit, that you want to believe that somehow I was in the wrong when I was the one who had fraud committed against him, you go right ahead and believe it. You people are the dumbest fucking people on this planet. I have nothing to say to you besides you're a bunch of morons. I have no point in addressing anything you guys have to say whatsoever. And if ever you think that there's any evidence to the contrary, all you have to do is take a look at the situation. When someone does me wrong, isn't it funny that they immediately run to my detractors to get attention? Every fucking time, right? That this happens, they got to get a big, oh, I want to talk to people about it. Can I do an interview? Can I post shit all over the internet about it? Of course, because you want attention. That's why you do it. No one's fooled by this who's smart. We all know what you're doing it for. We're not dumb. You know, the truth is, if these people were actually for real, okay, they would just do everything behind the scenes. They would do everything quietly, and no one would ever hear about it at all. Right? Did I ever mention anyone? Have I at all? Nope. Because I don't want to give attention to someone who's doing me wrong. It's the last thing I would want to do. I got to tell you what's going on because it affected the stream. If you didn't notice, the only time that I told you guys about what was really going on fully is because I couldn't play the game today. I couldn't even afford it because of it, right? So that's all it is people looking for attention, people who are doing this for clout, doing this to try to get, attention from the internet. I'm done with it. I'm not talking about it ever again. It's old news. Like I told you guys yesterday, if you want the full story, watch the video I put out yesterday that explained it in about 15 minutes. I'm not going to go into it again. But basically, I'm in a situation where I have to now fight, no exaggeration, over 90 chargebacks. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be a really annoying, time-consuming thing. I don't want to do it, but I got to do it. To my legal right, I'm getting fraud committed against me. So I have to do it, and hopefully I'll win some of them. I don't know, because again, the way it works with PayPal, you have no clue what's going to happen. They could snap their fingers and you instantly win every case. They could snap their fingers and you lose every case. They could just sit on it for 2 months and do nothing. I've had all these things happen to me. It's the weirdest process because there's no consistency to the way it works. I've had identical chargebacks happen from a same person, not this person, but in the past, identical chargebacks have happened from the same person. Let's say they charge me back 5 times. I provide the exact same information to PayPal for all 5 cases. I'll win 3 and lose 2. I gave you the same information. It's 5 identical situations. How did I win 3 and lose 2? That's what I mean. It's just a pain in the ass. And, it is what it is when you are a content creator like me and when you're crowdfunded, as I've explained this past week, because I'm crowdfunded, there's no advertisements on this stream. There's no shilling. No, oh, buy this product. Here's a sponsor for today, a giant 5-minute segment, no promotional video. Because I don't have any of that crap on my streams, I'm at the mercy of crowdfunding. And that means that sadly, this can happen from time to time. You get someone who just has bad intentions, pretends to be someone nice, and then takes advantage of it for clout. It sucks. But you guys always get me through it. So all I want to say is, thank you so much to everyone who is, first of all, very positive about the situation. And then, of course, to those of you who did reach out overnight, you know who you are. I'm not going to name names because people don't want names named. Thank you for supporting this channel and, me. And because of that, boom, we're playing Gotham Knights today. And yes, it's going to help me a little bit for next week when I play Modern Warfare 2 as well. This is excellent. I really appreciate that. All right. And that's that. Segment's over. Now we can move on to positive stuff. All right. So first of all,